Good evening, everyone. Kenny of Vermont Weather with an update on your weather. Tonight, I'm going to talk to you about a possible storm for midweek next week. Now, the first question you guys probably have is what kind of storm is this going to be? Is this going to be a rainstorm or a snowstorm? Well, today is the first day of spring, and most of you are probably thinking that we're finally going to be getting out of winter, and we're going to be finally no more snowstorms, and we're going to be warming up. Well, Mother Nature has one more punch of winter in store before we warm up, and that's in the form of this storm. This storm is going to be a snowstorm. Now, is it going to hit us? Honestly, who knows? Forecasters looking at this storm honestly aren't sure where this storm is going to hit. That's why I'm here to talk to you. We have 3 tracks for this storm: track A, track B, and track C. Now, what we do know with this storm is that over the weekend, it is going to be gaining strength here in the Gulf Coast. And now, down here in the south, you guys are going to be seeing heavy rain. Now, this low pressure system is going to be parking itself over Florida or right off of the east coast of Florida during your day on Monday. And then we're going to be seeing it move. Now, is it going to be going down track A, B, or C? Honestly, who knows? But I do want to explain to you guys what will happen on each track, just in case it is one of these. Now, track A is the least threatening outcome of this. Now, this is going to be tracking out far enough to bring low or no impact to the eastern coast here of the United States. It'll be hitting Florida and then going out to sea. Now, track B is a low. This low is going to be moving a little bit closer to shore. Now, what will happen with this is it will head out to sea a little bit, but then come in enough where we could be seeing some snow on the east coast. Now, this would be a moderate to low impact storm depending on where you are. Some wind with this, and it is going to be mostly snow. So again, track B, it will be hitting just a little bit on the east coast. Now, here where we are in Vermont, we won't see anything from track A or track B. But track C, that is the worst of these. Now, this is the most threatening, where it's going to be coming up the I-95 corridor, right through the northeast. This is going to be a moderate to high impact storm with strong winds, but we could be seeing some rain near the coast. Now, what's going to happen exactly with track C? Well, this low pressure system is going to park itself right over Florida and then start moving north. Now, what is the I-95 corridor? Now, the I-95 is an interstate that runs from southern Florida right by Miami all the way up the east coast through Miami. That's the I-95 corridor. And this storm could be heading up the I-95 corridor, which would bring a lot of wet snow to a lot of people. Now, what happens, this storm comes up the I-95 corridor, bringing heavy snow to the interior, northeast, and east coast. Now, here on the coast, we are going to be seeing just a little bit of rain. So, what's going to happen with this storm? Is it going to be A, B, or C for the track? Honestly, I'm not sure what's going to happen, and forecasters aren't either. But I can tell you this. If it does come up track C, be on the lookout for a big snowstorm. We could be seeing anywhere from a foot to maybe 2 feet of snow with this storm if it does hit us here in the northeast. Now, there is some bright news to talk to you guys about. Now, today is the first day of spring, and I know a lot of you are waiting for a warm-up. Now, this map here behind me is from the National Storm Prediction Center. They deal with storms, but they also put out temperature forecasts. Now, this is the 8 to 14 day outlook, which brings us through the first week of April. Now, we could be seeing that strong storm next week, but then the week after, temperatures are going to be getting about average here in the northeast. We are going to be seeing a little bit cold over by the Dakotas, Wisconsin, Michigan area. Warm down to the south in Texas area, Louisiana. You guys are going to be seeing above normal. Still below normal here, but here in the northeast Vermont, we are going to be seeing temperatures getting back to normal. Now, what is normal here when we get to the beginning of April? Temperatures mid to high 40s, maybe even some low 50s. So, one more punch from Mother Nature, and then temperatures are going to be warming up. I'm Kim Richard from Vermont Weather. Make sure you check Facebook, facebook.com/VTWeather, for your weather updated every morning and whenever severe weather strikes. Have a great night, everyone, and stay warm.